Just be like me, settle with decent pieces and live your life. Yeah, like again, it's not necessary to do it. I'm just saying like to get the most out of it, but like again, it's like really small, minute things that honestly probably aren't even that like big of an issue. It's average, that's what I've been telling her. Guys are lying to yourselves, and for what? And for what? I'm joking. Joking. I do not know how well endowed you guys are, nor do I want to know. You know, but size doesn't matter. I know it sounds cheesy. I know people are gonna be like, oh, size doesn't matter. Listen, I'm gonna say it right now. I saw this TikTok where the guy was like, you know, yeah, there are guys with big D's, but sometimes it's not about the size, it's about the technique, and the precision, and the speed, and the passion. So as long as you're delivering on those things, you're good. Because you don't need to have a big size, you know, to make it feel good, or to get to those spots, you know, depending on the position and stuff. And not only that, some girls actually prefer it smaller because it's less painful for them, you know. So, you know, be confident in yourself. You know, there are girls out there with big booba. I have small booba. My character has small booba. I have small booba. You know, you guys have seen my chicken thighs, my chicken legs. You know, there are girls out there with big booba, and there are people who prefer that. But guess what? There's also people out there who prefer small booba. Like, they don't like big booba, which, you know, can be mind-boggling. How did this come up? Because I was talking about small details and artifacts, and then someone was like, she tells me it's average size. Like, listen, blame Harbinger. Blame Harbinger and Crab. Go trying to turn this into a sex ed / respect. I'm trying to help boost your guys' self-esteem. Listen, I know we're not talking about like a necessarily wholesome thing, but I am trying to convey like a, you know, a positive message, okay? So don't read too much into it. The point is, I continued it to make a point, okay? Both of you to think I have self-esteem? Okay, if you don't have self-esteem, like again, it's to raise it. So like you can still raise 0 to +1. You know, even if it's a little bit. The point is, yeah, society might have like the standards for this or that. Like, oh, you have to be this size or you have to be this height. But again, people are different. As long as you're yourself, you will eventually find someone who will love you for you. And that is the person you should be with. You should not be with someone who is like trying to like pretend. Like, you should not be around someone that you feel like you have to pretend around them. Or you feel uncomfortable, you feel like you're not yourself. Just because you're like, you find them attractive and you want them to find you attractive. Like, at first it's gonna be like all cool, but if things go further, it's like, you know, then you're stuck in an awkward position because it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of, you know. Oh, are you talking about self-esteem? Well, it kind of came up. The point is, be confident in yourself, okay? Be confident in your abilities and be true to yourself, because if you're true to yourself, you're gonna be surrounded by the people who, like, actually, yeah, be true to yourself and also know your worth. Don't feel like you have to change for anyone. Don't feel like anyone has to tell you what what you should be or anything like that, okay? You know, again, there's different people out there. People have different like tastes and things that they find attractive. So yeah, you know, I know society puts a lot of pressure on stuff like how attractive you are and appearance, but again, ours is being yourself. Perfect if your girl doesn't love you for the weenie. True. So be confident in yourself. Society, we really do live in a society. True to myself. Got it. Pasta has perished. No, don't perish. No, that's not what I said. Is that what I said? That is not what I said. Sorry, hold on. We good? My eyes! Hold on. You know, and at the end of the day, you know what? If you feel like your PP is small, there's always penis enlargement pills. So like, honestly, you know, there's something out there for you. It's not a lost cause, unless it gives you erectile dysfunction. If that's the case, then I don't know what to tell you. But you know, maybe there's cosmetic surgery. I don't know how it works. But like, you know, there are options. And if you really need to, you can also, you know, pay for services as long as it's consensual. You don't force yourself and you're not creepy. You know, it's a mutual thing. You know, the point is, if you really feel like, you know, you want to do stuff and there's no one, there are safe and healthy options. You're simply not qualified to have this conversation. I know I'm not a guy. I'm just saying there are options. Google is out there, okay? Google is out there. She says experience. I'm not experienced. I'm just saying if it ever comes to it. If it ever comes to it. It's okay if you're a furry. I'm not a furry. I'm not a furry. How do you go from being confident to using... I mean, if someone's confidence is linked to their PP, it's still relevant, okay? So you guys like... Okay, I'm done. Okay, I'm done. Okay, I made my point. I made my point. Yeah, okay, I'm done. Okay. Can't breathe. Okay, so yeah. Overall, pretty solid pieces of Ayaka. Could be confident your size doesn't matter his technique. Also, Coco use. I said use it if you really need to, okay? If you really need to, like, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you should, like, by default. If you're confident, like, if you really feel, like, if you're able to, like, see yourself in a positive light and, like, you know, acknowledge that you are more than enough as you are right now, you know. But if you're, like, it's, like, really crippling you, I'm just saying if you really need to and you really want to, there's an option, and that's completely okay as long as it's consensual and it's safe for every party involved. That's completely fine. I don't think there's any shame in it. If that's what you gotta do, that's what you gotta do. Okay, that's all I'm saying.